While the primary focus of Week 7 of the legislative session turned to the Senate and its budget deliberations, the Working Families Lobby Corps was still hard at work on a wide range of issues impacting our state's working families. Senate Bill 862 and House Bill 609 are the legislative vehicles for the Florida Retail Federation's attack on the hugely successful Miami-Dade wage theft ordinance and the efforts of other counties moving to curtail this growing problem in our state. Currently, workers who are victims of wage theft are relegated to the Federal Department of Labor to seek justice. Unfortunately, with a huge backlog and only one federal investigator for every 1.4 million Floridians, most are never given a chance to find that justice. As counties are trying to tackle the problem, the Florida Retail Federation and their big business cronies in the legislature are seeking to block these efforts, making it illegal for any local wage theft ordinance while refusing to adopt a statewide solution.
We strongly encourage you to vote against this bill and look at an interim study that actually deals with the complexities and the real and growing serious problem of wage theft in Florida. This is stopping local governments from addressing the concerns of their constituents, and you are not putting anything in place to solve the problem. You are relying on the status quo, relying on the courts, and I apologize that I can't be more kind about the way I'm saying it, but with 60 seconds it makes it difficult. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
The net effect, unscrupulous businesses will be able to steal wages with no penalty. House Bill 862 stalled in the Senate this week, but House Bill 609 passed its final committee and is headed to the floor. Hundreds of AFSCME members were joined by the Working Family Lobby Corps at a rally on Tuesday to push back against the continued attacks on workers in the Florida legislature.
Because when we unite, we cannot be stopped. All right.
There are a lot of us that are here day in and day out. You know, it's kind of like ramming your head against a big brick wall with a legislature that seems so out of touch with the daily lives of Florida's working heroes. That on a day like today, when the green machine is here at the Capitol, it kind of feels like the cavalry's coming. So thank you.
The Senate took up their budget this week, and the Florida AFL-CIO carefully tracked dozens of late-filed amendments to make sure that there were not any negative substantive policy changes, a practice that has earned the scorn of our courts and grand juries alike. Thus far, the Senate has resisted this year, but we are being very vigilant. The House rammed through a new law that would dramatically expand the state's practice of random, suspicionless drug testing for all state employees. This expensive practice has been deemed unconstitutional many times, but true to form, the Florida House refuses to let the Constitution get in the way of a political witch hunt. House Bill 1205 passed the State Affairs Committee on Friday and will be heard on the floor next week. Senate Bill 1358 is up in its next to last committee next Tuesday, February 28th. That's it for this week. We will see you next Monday with a new video update. Solidarity.